Hi there, signs of Capricorn. This is Kim here to do your next 7-day messages, or the week ahead. I kind of like to think of it like that, but it's from whenever you get this 7 days ahead. So, hope you guys are doing good. Opening up to your spirit team, your angels, our angels. These messages are always for your Most High. What's coming in? What's being manifested at this time? By Capricorn, for Capricorn, any kind of placement with Capricorn, if you know what you're looking for. Sometimes we just land on readings and they might not be our sign, but they have something to say. All right, I have the vow. What is the vow about? Let's just take that one and let's open the mystery with another deck, because the vow is talking about some sort of big time soul promise, contract, a vow. This is something that your higher self would want for you. It's not going to be something that would turn you off, or you have a lot of energy here for this vow, for whatever this is. You're putting like that symbol, that black, and I have another deck where it's like it's something that you're putting all your energy into, or will be. This might be talking about something that you're manifesting. That is what I was asking. So any kind of contract, but it is something with another person, obviously. Neptune. Look, it's two hands. These hands are like in promise, in prayer, reverence for each other, partnership. And these are together in prayer for sure, right? Neptune, master number 33, ruling planet of that number. You have a high spiritual connection when you get Neptune. Like be prepared for any type of miracle to come into your life. This is the time when it would. This is also the time where this vow is so important to your higher self, to your journey here, that the divine is what's arranging it. So this is brought together by the Most High for you. It's exciting. And then I have the winter energy. This could be possibly talking about the growth that you have done, being in a period of stillness and reflection. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's necessarily meaning, well, I mean, it can mean that this hasn't come in yet, okay? And that something hasn't, it's right before spring, right? So there's things going on with you. Let me see what was on the bottom of that deck. Hang on. Antimony, which can be used to separate other metals from gold. So it's kind of like you're being guided instinctually, maybe on a lone wolf journey at first to this, but it's separating like the best parts for you, or the best relationship for you. It's separating it. That card is about your hunger, your desire, and being driven by it, like instinctually. It's something that will just come to you as instinct. So, will you know that this is like the one energy? Yes, I think so. I think immediately you'll know that this is, and this could already exist for some of you all. I don't want to be leaving anybody out, but it's just pointing to some sort of very, very strong, precious connection that you have here and in spirit. This also can be the vow. It's a vow, but it's on many, it branches out. Many people are involved, or other energies are involved. But this is also, remember, a vow or promise that your higher self made to. It's the promise your soul made. I have the telescope. Let's see what else we get. Anomaly. Interesting. They're saying that you're very rare. They're saying you're very rare, and that if you take this telescope and use it to go inward, there's something you're going to discover about yourself. That's when we're zooming up close on, well, like how we really feel. Or do we have hidden emotions or feelings that we need to look at and analyze them? Truly, you can decide if you want them to stick around or not, right? So this is really like, how do you really feel? And going to the innermost depths as far as you can go, knowing that you're not the same as anybody else. You're the anomaly. Something's very different about you. Something's rare about you. You're not the same as others, and there's something they're wanting you to discover about you. Could this be a connection? I'm just immediately thinking a star connection, because when I see the telescope, I think of us using it to look at the stars. Like you're naturally lined up with a group out there. So I'm wondering if you're seeing flashes of information, or if you're getting flashes of downloads here that give you hope. This scintillation is about that. It's about the flash, like a flash of light, that is the hope. And we have a star up here too in this winter period, so that going within is obviously helping out really, really well. So you should be seeing flashes of hope, or of inspiration, or of an idea. Okay, what else is this about? The moon. I was feeling the moon. Oh my goodness, you won't believe this. Look at this. Telescope, right? The moon. It just happens to be a card with a telescope on it. Holy crap, and it landed on it. But the thing is that I was going to say the moon energy I was feeling, because you take a deep look into how you really feel, like about your emotions. And even when that brings us into confronting our fears or our anxieties, we're really tapped in here. And they're saying, yes, this telescope is really important. I mean, it could even be tied to you actually getting a telescope, or you're doing something where you're figuring out, feels like something very spiritual, like a mysterious spiritual change here. This is so interesting. You are really interesting. Wow. Different decks, by the way. Just happens to be like maybe the only tarot deck I have that has a telescope in it. And then you have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles coming out. And then the Todd Alcott tarots, we're talking about a gift. It's given to you. It's coming from the outside, you could say. But of course, we manifest it from the inside. But it's going to appear to you like, wow, this came out of the blue, like it was God-given, right? You see the hand coming out of the clouds. It's God-given. And there's a big financial reward in it, or a financial gain here, too. Opportunity, a pathway. If you choose it, it is your gift. It is something like that's going to be, it could just be some money coming to you as an actual gift for some of you all, because of the way it's just handing it. And maybe it's an opportunity that is rare to receive, but you get it. There's something here like that, like a miracle tied into what makes you so rare. It's the type of miracle that you're about to receive. 6 of Wands. Wow, you're going to be happy. You're going to feel accomplished. And like you have a major achievement. Yeah, you are the star. You are the star. There's a star there. There's a star there. And then you are the star. So this is considered like a lucky energy to have, right? Like, so that's what I said. So see, and you have the 5 of Wands on the bottom. I think there's a lucky energy here with you, and there's some sort of miracle about beating out the competition very easily. And whatever happens to you, it's not actually common to happen to people, is how I feel with this. Whether you get gifted a house one day, or you're famous, you're in the limelight, you have a brilliant idea, a stroke of genius, and it ends up being like the thing that puts you like on the map as a shiny star. Remember, when you're the star, you radiate your own light, and things start happening for you that to others kind of look a little magical, like you carry the magic. You look lucky. You're gonna look lucky. Well, that's wonderful. I like that information for you. Trust your instinct, especially if there is something that is telling you, I need to do this thing alone, or this part alone. Whatever that is, it separates you from the pack, because you're separate. You're the anomaly. You're rare. That's the big message here with that. And this is part of your work. And there's the gold that you find. Except that energy separates your abilities as being a little bit higher than the average. And so when you set out to do something on your own, and you're driven by your passion, by your instinct, what comes naturally to you, you do it wonderful. You do it in a rare way, like no other, and it's because you're being authentic to everything about why you came here and what you came here to do. So to you, receiving God's blessings and miracles is kind of easy. You just hold your hands in prayer and know that it's coming, or you have faith and know that it's coming. So you're going places. And this is that Knight of Wands energy that's talking about nothing really slows this energy down. It can be, if it's in the reverse, it can be that we're doing things carelessly, or we're moving too fast. But if it's in the upright, then you're like that race car driver that has experience with cars fast like this, You're the expert here when it comes to the movement, how you move. I don't know, could have something to do also with some travel coming up for you. This is definitely like a sign that your pentacles or your financial situation is going to improve. And that telescope is coming right over here to the great work. Neptune and the promise, tying it all together. What you came here to do. That's the thing that's going to most fulfill you. And it's very authentic. This whole reading is like screaming authenticity because of this Aquarius energy here, the star. So you're completely unique. Only you can do what you do, but that might be why a rare opportunity comes to you, or strokes of good luck where you're like, how's this helping me? It's because you're on the path that's connected to the creator of all things. It's coherent. It makes sense. It goes along with the divine plan. So therefore, there's like extra energy given to it. Like if you had a WoW character and you had this armor, it's a spiritual armor that gives you plus something mana or health, It's like you've got that plus something extra here because of your purpose, because of ultimately like what you fight for, who you're fighting for, the side that you're fighting for, the light. So you have the Ace of Wands. There's your inspiration. There's your new beginning too. Sideways usually means to me that this is something that's coming. This is in transition. This is that type of spiritual fire that you're also going to recognize outside of yourself as an opportunity, because it's something you already recognize within you as a spiritual fire. So it's going to be something that really lights you up, makes you happy. Yeah, no more waiting. It's coming. Hangman flips in the reverse. I also have the Hierophant. So I'm not, and I saw 1444 on the timer when that came out. This is about that contract. I feel like it's a contract with the Most High. I feel like it has to do with everything with your Creator. and the energies that you create with. So who you create with or partners with you is going to be divinely guided into your life. The period of waiting, where we've had to have some things in our life on hold or sacrifice, maybe it was the intelligent thing to do at the time, to sacrifice something that you wanted for something else that popped up in life, right? It's not always the position we want to be in, but it for whatever reason, something was worth a sacrifice, right? So now this is coming, and no more waiting on it. It's coming. It's essentially here. You're already tied to it in a quantum way, but this is exciting. I like this. Let's pull some Kipper. Let's just see what the Kipper card wants to say maybe about these changes. What would you like to add to these changes? I have a message of concern, and I have thoughts. Message of concern and thoughts. Sometimes this card reminds me, because see, this person getting the message is different than this person that's making a decision or really deep in thought. They seem to be thinking about somebody else, you know. So it looks like somebody has made an important decision about you, regarding you, or they're thinking about you. I feel like they are concerned, and you get some kind of news. I mean, it's big news, because she's like holding her heart. I think it's good. You know, this person looks, I mean, they painted a picture of them. Courthouse. So we have the courthouse here. Maybe somebody's made a decision on you. I mean, official decision or official business, or somebody wants to get married to you or will. It's something official, right? You have to do with your wealth coming in, and that might be the big change that you have to get used to. A lucky jackpot, 777, 11, sudden wealth change. If there's an issue that needs to be changed, but it would have to go through the court system, some kind of official paperwork. Maybe some of you all are even finalizing like a divorce. I could see those things being resolved because of any issue, really. It doesn't just have to be like about a partnership. Any kind of courthouse official issue being resolved because some kind of money comes your way and helps you with the changes that you're wanting to make. This person's also moving, so I mean, that can be another message with that card, is that they're moving. And then, like I said, this Hierophant, this vow energy is all over your reading. Feels like something new and big is coming in. Something that's definitely going to see you being stable when it comes to your money. And I really hope that for everybody that, you know, I do a reading for. But if it comes out, it comes out specifically for people that are watching. So yeah, you have big opportunity should you want to achieve it. And the biggest opportunity that you have right now is for that telescope energy, for you to analyze the changes going on within you. And like I said, analyzing those emotions. How do they feel? They're trying to give you a meter of your truth, you know, your emotions are. Trying to let you know what's really going on. Wow. I love this card. I love chess. Chess is really fun. Yeah, well, strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead. That's definitely a Capricorn energy too. The strategy. It says, it has Virgo up there, which, yeah, they like to plan and prepare too. But I see this as relating to you, Capricorn. A master plan, a power play, game theory. I mean, you're taking somebody's king. Your king is taking their king. It's a lot. Chocolate, satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself, sweet, rich, aphrodisiac, do things right, elevated mood. Yeah, I'm definitely sensing that elevated mood and that lucky energy here. Diamond is creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, multidimensional, invincible, spiritual power. And there is a diamond here in the vow also. So that's 2 diamonds that you've received in your reading too. And then I have curtain call, which really means that this main stage is open for you now. You also have some very powerful 3, 6, 9. I just noticed in a row or vertical. Another 6. Curtain call means the stage is set for you and they want you to step onto that stage. So you're about to get the spotlight. Truly, some of you are stepping into fame or stepping into acclaim of some sort, where something that you do, it's that how you're shining so bright. But it's more than just that. Like with the curtain call, when you see people on a stage like this, you do recognize all of those other people that made it possible. And that's like what's happening with you, is all of these other energies that are making it possible for you to be in the spotlight. That's why I said it's going to be very evident that you are blessed in many different ways, because something orchestrated for you to be right there in the spotlight. So just be prepared for that. That's big. 369 369 369 369. That's a 9. Tesla. The bedroom card says sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair. I mean, also bringing in the relationship aspect to this reading too. Let's do an angel number and wrap up your reading. If you'd like a private reading, they are pre-recorded videos, by the way. Information is in the description box below. Make sure you put in the checkout or the notes section at checkout what you would like to know, or email me out of the reading. And thank you for the support thus far with those. Angel number 44. So if there was any doubt that you were guided, that's it. 411. What's the 4? What's the information? 44, master number 44. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. And 11 says you have a keen awareness of what's happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and it will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and a great supporter. I am intuitive. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a good week ahead. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.